Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. As you see, we're not on Stone Valley, we're not on Elm Creek. You guys probably don't notice this map, you might, but we're on a new map and we're gonna make a new series on Iowa Plains. So yeah, we actually have one job to do, and that's actually to get some hay mowed. So let's get our mowers hooked up first. Okay. I'm just gonna, oops, accidentally hit the mower. Okay. Go forward. Back her up. Just like this. Now, just to confirm. Okay. I feel like the richest person in Farming Simulator right now because we own all of this. Like, this literally looks like a mini BGA. I think that's what it's called. The biogas place. That place. I'm pretty sure it's called a BGA. Okay, lower the mower. Okay, now we have to unfold mower, lower mower. Okay. We got, okay, so we're gonna get this field mowed and we're probably gonna sell the tedder because I'm not much of a tedder guy. I just bale, windrow, or no, I mow, windrow, bale, pick it up, and yeah. Let's see. We do have precision farming on. The yield is 50%, 25%. Don't really know what that means. Not much of a precision farming guy. The only really reason I bought it is for like realistic. Not really. Okay, kind of role plays, but just to have realistic save games and stuff. But other than that, I literally have no reason to even own precision farming, or at least have it, the mod downloaded. So yeah. I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to give you guys a tour of the main farm. I think that might. Okay, so you guys see over there those big old, that white and red shed, and all those you guys see that. That's the farm. Now, whenever I first loaded into this game, or this map, I was like, whoa, where did all of these, like, I was shocked. Like, I was like, look at all of these, gosh, what are they called? Look at all these silos. There's like 5 or 6 or 7 silos there, like, literally. There's so many silos. Okay, back it up. Okay. So if you haven't already, I know this is very weird to ask. I don't usually really ask this to my viewers and stuff, but if you haven't already, hit the like button, share this video, I guess, and subscribe. So yeah, I mean, if you like my content, just subscribe. I'm not saying if you like my content, you immediately have to subscribe. It's optional. I'm not trying to control any of your guys' lives. I'm just saying, if you like my content, you should most likely definitely subscribe because we're on the road to 100 subscribers. So, yeah. Right now we're at 55. Well, as of recording this video. Wait, no, we're at 56, I think. So, we're not too terribly far away, but we're still a good distance away from hitting that 100 subs. Okay. One thing I kind of hate is that, well, at least the way I mow, it leaves like a little mark down the middle. Like I have like the little mower on the front is supposed to like take out the grass, or that it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's actually very hard to explain actually. So we're just gonna do our little headlands here, so we have room to back up and stuff, and then we'll just go up and down. So we'll go this side, that side, that side, this side. So after we get our headlands done, that's what we'll do. And then we'll rake it up into rows. And you bale it and pick it up. And I don't really know what to really do with the bales. I'm not saying I've never done bales. You can look at my Elm Creek series. I do bales all the time because I own a grass field. But what I'm saying is I don't really know what to do with the bales. Like, do I sell them? Do I sell them? Or should we buy cattle? Because I don't think we actually own cattle. We might, I don't know. This is literally my first time playing this map. So if I get lost in this map, just know why. That's your little warning. If I get lost, you'll know why. Because I'm completely new to this map, like most of you guys. Well, actually, probably all of you guys that watch my videos. So, yeah. Finish up this little strip here. And then, like I said, we'll just go up and down. We'll make little lines. So, we'll mow this. So I'm actually very excited to see where this series takes us, because Iowa Plains looks like a good map so far. I genuinely think we will be able to make a lot of money. I mean, with all the big, humongous fields on this map, we'll probably be able to make a lot of money, and plus, we're already technically rich. Like, I know we only have $100,000, but we're like rich, like in like equipment and tractors and stuff. Cause this 7810, this isn't the only tractor that we own. This is like one out of like 3 or 4 tractors that the map gives you. Like, it gives you very, very modern and expensive tractors and equipment. So yeah. And I wanna go down here. We don't have too many rows left. My lines aren't usually the straightest, but they're good enough. At least in my opinion, they're good enough to straight. So I think next episode we might be doing some planning out in the fields. Because right now, this is the only really available job I think we have. So yeah. Because I think this is like this grass field right now is like the only thing to do. Because all the other fields that we own, I'm pretty sure, are not ready to harvest or anything like that. Or at least I don't know of. I mean, ooh. Okay, so we do have field 10. So we have one field that's ready to harvest. But we're not going to worry about field 10 as of right now. We're just going to continue mowing grass. Field 10 doesn't come to immediate worry right now, if that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, we're going to try and get as much of the mower on the grass as possible so we can get more grass mowed and hopefully, you know, just get as much of this grass mowed. Because I want to have time to rake, bale, and pick up the bales and probably take them back to the main farm. Because I'm pretty sure we don't own any cattle, so that's gonna add to even more money that we'll have to waste. I ain't planning on buying like no big expensive cattle barn or anything. I'm just gonna buy a little one. It's a mod, not like the little square fence thing that's in game. Not that, because we're gonna have a little bit of realism. So in real life, you wouldn't really want to put your cattle out in like a little square box without no shelter or anything like that, because I mean that's just stupid. Because if it rains or a thunderstorm, like where's the cover at? Like they're just sitting out in the rain being rained on. Like, so that's why we're gonna add a little bit more realism, because usually in real life you wouldn't see people leave their cattle out in little tiny little square fence boxes thingies, if that makes any sense. You wouldn't really see cattle do that, or people do that to their cattle. Most people have at least a small little shed they could stay in if it rains or something. Speaking of raining, the state I live in, we're supposed to get a hurricane this weekend. Now I know you guys probably seen it on the news. I don't live in Florida, but I will tell you I do live in the South. So, yeah. We're gonna get hit pretty hard. It's only gonna be raining Friday through Saturday. Possibly a little cloudy on Sunday. But I don't really know. I'm not much of a guy that watches the news. However, I was watching the news earlier because I was just in the living room and we just had the news turned on. We don't really watch the news. The news was just on, so I was like, why not just learn what's gonna happen? Wasn't really learning. I was just kind of bored. I had nothing to do besides record a video, which I wasn't really feeling in the mood right then or earlier, but obviously now I'm recording one, so that tells you I'm in the mood now, but earlier I wasn't really in the mood to do that. Okay, so this should be one of our last rows. We might have to do 2, possibly even 3 more rows after this, but I think this is gonna be, I think we're gonna have 1 more row after this, which I'm probably wrong because I think we're gonna have to do 2 more rows. I'm never really usually right. I'm missing a little bit of grass there. yeah, we'll have one more row to do after this. Actually, we could try and make it into a half a row if we get as much grass as possible. The mower ain't really too terribly long, so we can't really get that much. Okay, so yeah. We'll have to do one more row. Can't really fit all that grass under the mower. So, mow. Okay. We're just gonna get these little bits that I missed. Cause I probably might miss some, but I don't think I'll miss a lot, on this last row here. But, yeah, I might. Probably will. So here we go. On our last little row here. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. We're on our last little row. And we're getting it mowed. I probably should have mowed that little spot up there by the big sheds. Like that little grass area. I would have got, not really double, but probably somewhere close to double. Okay, we did miss a little bit. But we're gonna go back and do a little bit of this. We still missed some. I'm not doing this because I have OCD or anything. I'm perfectly fine. It's just I'm the type of guy that likes to keep his room clean and all. So yeah, when it also comes to Farming Simulator, I like my fields and stuff clean, especially grass fields. I don't want any grass in my field. Okay, I'll just leave that little part because I don't feel like unfolding this whole thing. I'll leave you. You got lucky today, grass. So yeah, what I'm saying is I should have mowed this little part, but I really just wasn't feeling like it. So we're gonna go to the shed. Okay. Whoa. Hopefully nobody saw that. I accidentally clicked the detach button. I should probably stop using the helper menu. I think that's what it's called, because I've got basically everything down packed. Got like all my controls down packed. So I might start making videos without the helpers menu thingy. But as of right now, we're keeping it. I don't really use it at all. Well, I kind of have to, because I gotta, like, do that and all for my controls. But whenever I do, I don't look up at the helper menu and see what the controls are. I just have them down packed, memorized in my head. So yeah. It won't take us long to rake, because this rake, I bet, used probably longer than our mower. So yeah. Turn on the PTO here. This is actually one of my favorite rakes, by the way. I like the rakes where it's two little blade thingies and they just make a row in the middle. I like those types of rakes. I don't really like the rakes that, gosh, I can't really explain it, but this is like the only type of rake that I like. '7810 is probably one of my favorite John Deere tractors. Absolutely one of my favorite. The Iowa Plains map we're playing on, I'd say it's probably a good map for like 2000s roleplay, cause the equipment it gives you ain't really 2000 style, but the map itself is honestly based off the 2000s. Like, I know the person who made Iowa Plains didn't make it based on the 2000s, or he might have, but there's just something about this map that gives it like a 2000s, like a 90s or like 2000s vibe to it. Like, it's just got that certain vibe. Like, whenever you're playing this map, you just get this feeling. Well, at least for me, you just get this feeling it's based off the 2000s or something. So, yeah. Like always, we're just gonna do our headlands. I might actually have to end the video here because of dinner, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.